Bougie Show, keep it live. It's the Bougie Show, trying to keep it live. We live, tell us what you wanna hear. When we turn up, you gon' turn up. Turn around and tell a friend. It's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Tell them it's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Turn up. All around the world, you gon' hear us. Turn up. Everywhere we go, you gon' hear us. It's the Bougie Show when you hear us. Cause it's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Turn up, turn up, turn up. It's the Bougie Show when you hear us. Turn up, turn up.
We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Bougie Show. I am Zay the DJ, and my guest in front of me is not new to the adult film industry. She's spunky and keeping it funky, representing Bellevue. I thought you knew. Washington State's own. Ladies and gentlemen, she's Team Skeet October All-Star Freak. Miss Beca Barbie is in the building.
What's up? Meow, 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 meow.
Do you approve of the introduction?
I'm loving the introduction.
Okay,
that was crazy. How do you know I'm from Bellevue?
That's called preparing for your interview. Applaud me, goddammit. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Beca Barbie in the building. She's bubbly. Let's start from the beginning. How does one make its way from Washington State to L.A.?
Alrighty, Washington State to LA. I guess you realize you're not like growing anymore in Washington, and the industry exists in LA, and so you find your way here.
Okay, all right. So your introduction, well, I want to go two different ways. So let's start a little bit slower here. You came to LA, so you were looking for an agency and said, "Hey, I want to get into OnlyFans modeling." What was the determining decision to make you to say, "I'm going to become an adult performer"?
Well, the thing is, I wasn't in Washington.
Defining decision moment, sorry.
Yes, of course. I wasn't in Washington my whole life. So it wasn't like I grew up in Washington, moved here.
Okay.
I actually grew up in Houston. I was born in Bellevue, but I was adopted. So I was put in the system, ended up in Houston until I was 15. My dad sent me away to live in Oregon with my mom, and I basically house hopped till I was 18. So living in Washington was just because I was already there. I was living there doing OnlyFans. I wanted to do more, but nobody did that type of work there.
Okay.
So I actually moved to Houston before I moved to Vegas.
Okay.
Moved to Houston for a year. Industry didn't exist out there.
Nope.
You know what's crazy? My first scene ever for mainstream was Team Skeet. It was because a friend of mine from like before any of us did mainstream, like him or I, he had become a director for Skeet. So he goes, "Hey, Becca, come out. I'll pay you for 3 scenes, 3 days. Come do it." The second day he goes, "You should just move in with me and live here." My lease was ending. There was nothing holding me in Houston, so I packed up all my animals, all my stuff. I drove to Vegas, and I've been there ever since. That was 2 years ago.
Who was the friend?
Joshua Lewis.
Okay. So you're in Vegas. Wait. Where are you now?
I live in Vegas. I'm mostly in LA.
Okay. Why don't you just move to LA? Too expensive?
I'm going to. I'm in
you
the
are?
process. Originally, the idea of living in Vegas was it's cheap there, and work is in LA, but it's also in Vegas. I can work in Vegas, come to LA to like do certain things, but at the end of the day, I'm paying less. I'm realizing since I'm booked more in LA that it's kind of defeating the purpose because I spend more on Airbnbs a month than I do on my rent.
Wow.
So I am in the process of moving to LA, but that's where I'm at.
Are you gonna live by yourself when you come to LA?
No, I have a
was gonna
live-in
say,
pet sitter who is my best friend in the entire world. She's from Oregon, actually, and last year I realized, I won't lie, I got pets way too early. Had I known what life would look like, maybe I wouldn't have. But I mean, hey, it already happened. Like, they're my children. I have a dog and I have a cat.
Okay.
So I texted my best friend from Oregon. I was like, "Do you want to come live with me? And like, you don't have to pay anything. Just watch my pets when I'm gone." And she does that for me, and it's amazing. So she'll come with me.
Applaud her. She hit a lick. Oh, wow.
She's
Rear
amazing.
End, all I got to do is take care of a dog and a cat.
But
Can't
she
beat
does
that.
more. Like, she
Of course,
cleans.
I'm
Like,
sure.
she's
She's
the
supposed to. That's
my
what
girl.
what does she want to do?
She wants to be a model and actress.
So
like,
she's got the time.
That's another reason why I brought her out. Like, our town was really small. This girl does not belong in a small town. Like, the world needs to see like what she has to offer. So,
Beca Barbie.
meow.
Okay, so that was your defining moment. Okay, cool. So your friends and family had to say what about your profession? I know you said you were adopted, and
They don't really care. I don't have the most, like, my family dynamic's pretty interesting.
structured family.
I mean, it's
Functional?
structured. I'm not really part of it. So I was adopted at a young age by my biological mom's ex-husband. It was kind of like a spite adoption. I'm sure he grew to love me, but like at the end of the day, he sent me away when I was 15. We didn't talk since then, like barely. So it's like, I don't really have anyone to report to. I'm not really close to any family. I don't know. They know what I do. They get drunk sometimes and they're like, we know you're okay and we're proud of you, but like we don't want to talk about it, and that's it. Because I was also raised by guys. I was adopted into a family of all dudes. So it's like, you don't want to talk about that. At the same time though, my mom was a penthouse pet and my adoptive father was like married to her for a while. So he has respect for the adult industry. And so long as I like can pay my bills at the end of the month, I'm not asking for help, I'm doing well, I seem healthy, no one really cares.
What about friends? Did you lose friends? Because I hear a lot of performers tell me they lost friends.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I won't lie. I don't really gravitate towards people that would ever have a judgment towards things like that. I can usually tell within like knowing someone for a second, like where they stand judgment wise. I gravitate towards people that are very non-judgmental. And at the end of the day, like I've stayed very true to myself. My friends like me because I'm a kind person and I'm funny, and
you was out here
sex
living
work
that thug
never
life
changed
too.
that. No.
You know that, right?
Huh?
You was out here thugging in these streets.
I was out here thugging in the streets.
It's time to stop the fuckery.
You've been out here getting it. I mean, were you scared to come out here as a girl?
No.
Like to be out here, and especially in this industry?
No, ever since I was 15, I've moved every year since then. I've never been somewhere for more than a year, and I've been on my own since then. So honestly, like being on my own and doing my own thing is just part of life. It's not something that's like new to me.
A comment we've been getting a lot lately. I bet your parents are so proud.
Yeah.
And I'll intentionally leave like clapping emojis.
They are.
But I'm just saying, what's Beca Barbie's response to that?
My response to that is you shouldn't really care how my parents feel. Like it's just like it's a crazy. I feel like it's a low hanging fruit.
But why are you on this platform leaving a comment if you don't approve of this industry or
That's
whatever?
what I'm saying.
I don't understand.
That comment,
That's
like
the
brick
weirdo.
by brick, you build your algorithm.
Right,
if you're
right,
seeing
right.
hoes on OF, you like hoes on
That's
OF, and
because
you
you
should
like-
just come to the realization
Applaud
that you
her.
like them. That's okay. Like, it's totally fine. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting because like all those people jerk off. So it's like if we just all listened to that idea of like what we're doing is shameful. If you genuinely felt that way, you should genuinely want us all to stop. And if we all stopped, then what are you gonna jerk it to?
Then we'll never stop. Pimping and
Shit
Hoeing
that
is
was
the best
filmed
thing
before
going.
it stopped. Like what?
It's been going on before we were here, and it's gonna continue to
Dude,
go.
did you know like one of the first forms of work is like people would go to the temple and they would give money, and then like they would like provide and they would donate, and to thank you, a beautiful woman would come out and she would service you.
Yes.
And that was like so respected. But throughout the years, people have just, I don't know, learned to
But
hate
yet
women.
it's still the most consumed product entertainment
Dude,
in
where
the
there's
world.
supply, there's demand, or where
Yes.
there's demand, there will
Yes.
be supply. So
Yes.
just stop demanding
They
it.
ain't going nowhere. Nah, I just wanted to throw that. That's something I asked before. But Beca
I love
Barbie is
it.
joining us on the Bougie Show. Did you notify any performers besides Eden, who we didn't get? It would have been great to get both of y'all.
She
to say.
rock. I'm wearing her sweatpants. This is
Oh,
our
yeah?
merch. Throat Star.
Did you let her know you were coming? Obviously, she knows you're coming.
I did. Of course, I told her.
Have any of your peers that you rock with, did you like reach out to them and say, hey, how was your experience on the show? Or no, you kind of,
No, I won't lie. I've watched
how'd you know
them
to trust us?
because I really love your videos.
Okay.
It was your Kira Perez interview. I was watching.
Oh, yeah, that was quite the character.
I love her, and like I tell while watching your videos that people feel very comfortable telling you things.
Yes,
And it's
yes.
almost like instead of like. So usually any podcast you get asked a question you have to answer. I feel like with people I've seen on your channel,
Yeah.
they want to answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they're getting interviewed. It's not just a random podcast. It's like a show.
Yeah.
So, and it's humanizing the performer, but you also can tell from my side that he's not here being judgmental. It's a
Yeah.
natural, authentic conversation. So I'm
100%.
glad that you recognize that and appreciate that. Did any of your ex-lovers contact you after discovering you became an adult film star?
No, I mean, all my exes knew. So like, I guess my high school exes would have been the only ones who like didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I was obviously not an adult. But anyone I've dated since I was an adult, I've been doing OnlyFans and I've been doing sex work since I was an adult. So 6 years. I used to do like all the Twitter stuff before everyone like jumped on board when it was like a little weirder. I was on that stuff and I wasn't hiding it. So everyone already knew. Like,
So it was like during right before COVID or when COVID?
Way before, yeah, like
Oh,
20
so you were really, you were a real goer part.
Yeah,
You wasn't messing around.
No, and I took some hiatuses. That's why I'm probably not as big as I probably would have been had I not. I took a lot of breaks in between that. I had some relationships where like they weren't as comfortable, but
Your significant other at the time wasn't as comfortable with handling your career?
yeah. So I had scenes on Pornhub, and like the one boyfriend I had before I joined mainstream, I was on Pornhub. He was a virgin. He never even kissed a girl when I met him.
Oh, you broke his nuts. Okay.
And we like fell in love very naturally.
Okay.
He was amazing, like great guy. But he knew what I did, and he wasn't like he shamed me into not doing it. It was more just like, I'll be with you even though you've done that, but like I wouldn't want you working with people. And in my brain it was like, I really like you. I don't need to work with other people to make money right now. I'm cool with that.
So you were just doing like self videos with toys and stuff like that?
I literally used to only sell photos.
Okay.
Like,
and you were getting money off of that?
Yes. I probably in my whole career filmed less than 20 solo videos.
Wow.
If I'm being honest.
Wow. So while you were dating this young man, you were performing, you were doing collaborations at that time?
No.
So you were just doing pictures selling.
Yeah.
And you met him and you took his V. Mm-hmm. All right. And then after that,
we dated for like a year.
And then when did your career become a problem?
It didn't. So
Okay.
what became a problem is I actually I was just living up in Oregon, and I realized that. So just to preface, these people were a year younger than me. I had graduated high school. I'd been out of high school for 2 years. They just graduated the year prior. So they were starting college, doing the party stuff.
Gotcha.
I'd already done the party stuff. So it was like months into it, me realizing my life was at a plateau and I just needed more. I needed more discipline. So I called my family and I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm at a plateau. I don't see myself going anywhere. So I actually moved away just to better myself.
Right.
And long distance is the reason why we didn't work out.
Okay,
It never
gotcha.
had
Makes
anything to do
sense.
with my
Makes
job.
sense. Your style comes from where?
I don't know. I just nowhere. That's why I don't really have style. I don't know. My bangs are very. Actually, no. My bangs. I've always had bangs my whole life.
Okay.
And then I went a period without them, but I don't know. I just reverted back to my.
So that's
roots.
all your hair, no wig?
Yeah, no wig. just
Oh,
my
okay.
hair.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I get that a lot. A lot of
It looks
people
like-
think I wear extensions or I wear a wig, but it's all mine.
Okay. While preparing for your interview, I saw on your Twitter that you tweeted 2 pictures, October 10th, with the toothbrush in your mouth with the caption, quote, "Cleanly kitten, ready to suck." Cleanly. Sorry. Right. Cleanly kitten, ready to suck. COCK. What was going through your head that day?
I was on set for Mike Adriano.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was just in the bathroom brushing my teeth, took some selfies, and then I was on Twitter. I was like, what do I caption this? Typed random shit. That's what was going through my
October
mind.
2nd, you tweeted, quote, "I was going to ask how were you doing, but I saw you dancing when I pulled up, so I think I know." Your response to the Uber driver.
Yeah, it was an Uber that picked me up, actually from a browser set.
Okay.
And I was just like,
Did he realize who you were, what you had
No,
going on? Were
just
you
a
wearing
regular
Brazzers
Uber.
attire?
No.
No. Okay.
No, it was very normal. He was just
Okay.
a really nice guy, really friendly.
Okay. Our guest in here earlier was telling about Uber driver pressuring her about what her career was. Have
I've
you ever
had
had that?
that.
Okay. So how do you handle it?
I get my headphones. I say, 1 second, I'm getting a call, and I put them on. And I talk to someone. At the end of the day, weird people are going to be weird people. I could be like, why are you asking me this? But that puts me in a weird spot. I could keep talking about what I'm actually doing. That puts me in a weird spot, too.
Do men make you feel uncomfortable a lot? Like when you're out and about?
Yeah, of course.
What do they do that just...
Hit on me when I'm pumping my gas and literally can't leave.
Wow.
Mostly that. I don't know, men. But it's a normal thing. It's not even industry related. It's
So
just,
what's the best way to approach you?
Actually, a guy did it perfectly the other day.
Okay.
My friend threw an event, and this guy came up to me. I was in the corner on my phone alone. He came up, and originally my thought was I'm clearly walked over here to be alone. I don't appreciate
Right.
you coming up, read the room, blah blah blah. Because I feel like women, it's that just comes to us naturally.
Yep.
Men, not so much, or they do and don't care. It doesn't matter. But he came up to me. I was still being the nice person I am. I'm never ugh. He came up. He was like, "Hey, I think you're beautiful. I hope you know I'm a great dude, but obviously you just met me. I can't prove this to you. I'd love if you took my number. I'm gonna head out, but if you want to text me, you can. If not, totally cool." And in that, he had told me his name and stuff, and it was just really polite. He made sure I was the one who took his number, so he didn't have mine. There was no pressure for me to give it. It was take my stuff down, and it wasn't a phone number. It was a phone number, not an Instagram, not a Snapchat. I took it down, and he walked out, and I remember watching him walk out, and I was like. That's probably the only time in my life a guy has come up to me and been and I was actually wanted to.
Good job, young man.
Honestly, truly, yeah. It was very.
Take notes, young fellas.
For real,
Stop
very respectful.
pressuring people.
Dude, at the end of the day, like, a girl knows she's into you, like, in the first few seconds. And if you're a stranger at the bar, you can do the, like, thing of, like, forcing her to get to know you. But, like, she's probably out at the bar to have fun. So it's, like, just, like, slide your shot real quick. Let her know you're there. You think she's cute. You think she's beautiful. Slide the number. Leave it there.
I've never walked up to a woman and said, I think you're beautiful. I don't know. I think it's just...
That's okay. And, I mean...
I just feel like that's too much. I don't know. It's just, I guess it's just a pee in me.
I mean, I would almost say it's not. I think social media has taken, like, people just, I think you should shoot your shot, but I think it should always be respectful, and it should be, like, you should always give the other person the power. I think if you're the dude, I think that's important.
Correct. All right. Glad we got that out the way so you guys can know a little bit about Becca. Don't come at her incorrectly.
Yeah.
So what... well, okay. So I guess that's the best way to get your undivided attention. Is it easier to perform with men or women on camera?
Women.
Why is that? Because you know each other's bodies?
Actually, let me re-answer men.
Okay.
Men, because you could be having the worst, like, fake day of your life and fake it, like, half-assed, and a guy will believe it. Like, guys just want, and I feel like the man brain, they just want to always think they're doing good, and it's really easy for men to live in the delusion of, like, I'm doing a great job. You can be like, over and over again, he'll be like, damn, I ripped that. They can't up.
Oh, yeah?
They never know. They don't.
They don't pay attention to the body. And maybe that's why they don't be male.
No, some do. I don't want to
say.
I wouldn't generalize it. I would say a majority of men, at least that I've come in
Civilian
contact with.
men or performers?
Both.
Okay. Because I know Isaiah Maxwell, but he was a performer of the year 2024. He told me how much he pays attention to the woman's body.
He does.
Right? Yeah.
I worked with him recently, and I'll say he does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Isaiah's, like, he's also been in the industry for a long time.
Established performer. Yeah.
And, like, it's not even just the, like, established. He's just, I feel like when you work with that many women, if you didn't know how to read their body, that would be a little bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's
but
true.
I mean, that does happen.
Well said. Yeah, well said. So, wow. He's one of the well-endowed individuals. Is that something you were accustomed to prior to joining the industry?
Yes.
Okay. Was men you dated, or was this just like freelance, promiscuous type of thing?
Freelance stuff.
Okay. And is that your preference?
No.
Okay. So when you're working with Isaiah Maxwell, what's another name I hear?
Oh, wait, is the size the preference?
Yes.
I thought you meant freelance.
Oh, like no freelance.
The size, I mean, maybe not a preference, but I like it.
Occasionally, I heard a girl. I had a young performer say she likes to get it once or twice on the larger side to remind herself why she don't want it all the time.
And that's hilarious. Whoever said that is hilarious. Okay. Reminder is crazy. I mean,
I've also noticed that as women get older, they tend to not want to get railed out by bigger jocks. I've noticed that.
I mean, I would say, like, let's say I had like
a Chris Diamond. Have you worked with him?
No.
Okay. All right.
Let's say I had like every day for a week I had a shoot.
Okay.
If they were all really big dicks,
that'd be a
I
problem.
wouldn't be the happiest because, like, I am gonna get sore.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be like, oh, like, I don't feel the same way as, like, oh, the big ones remind me of why I don't want it all the time.
Right.
I guess it would remind me of why I wouldn't want it every day.
Okay.
But,
so,
like,
boyfriend coming home every day, what's your preference? I think you're on
I guess I don't have a preference.
Oh, you don't?
Like the ex I was telling you about, he had like a kind of small and like I loved having sex with him because I was really like in love with him. So it was like really just chemistry for me. But then I also, my last ex was like so big that I had to take an Epsom salt bath every day. I would sit up and I would feel pain. So it's like
so how did you get accustomed to that? How did you?
I didn't. We just eventually broke up.
Because you couldn't deal with it.
Well, no, we didn't break up because of that. It's just like.
But everything else was there, and could you be with that for the rest of your life and go through that?
I mean, I was in love with the dude, so yeah. Like, but then we would probably have to work around like, like, I don't know, because also your first few months dating someone, you're fucking a lot more than you are throughout the rest of it. You know what I'm saying?
We posted a reel right before we flew out to California with Nadia J, and she was talking about, particularly on Facebook, it went viral. It's like 800,000 people watched it, right? And a lot, and men had things, well, why are you a performer? That's what your job is, et cetera, et cetera. And then other men were on there like, no, that you work it slow and then you can go. She was talking about the jackrabbit. Have you experienced that?
Yeah.
And how do you deal with? Do you prefer that? Even with your ex-boyfriend that you said was well endowed, did he jackrabbit you a lot?
No, because I will tell you right now, the only guys that have jackrabbited me have been guys with small. Like when a guy has a big.
Then it doesn't bother you.
No, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like the jackrabbit never hurts. Like. Because I feel like the jackrabbit is kind of to make up for the fact that you have a huge.
Oh.
And that's fine, you know what I'm saying? But like all the people I've had sex with big dicks, they kind of already understand like the effect that you're having. Like there's really no like, why would you do that?
Right. Beca Barbie. Do you prefer, speaking of do you prefer a hoodie or a bareback?
I have no preference.
Okay, there's no reference.
Sometimes I can't even tell.
Have you done backdoor activity?
No.
Okay, all right. I hear that backdoor from the 120 plus.
Dude, my asshole is so tight that when I get tested and have to do like the thing in the butt, the little thing, sometimes the cotton like comes out.
Wait, what are you testing
Like
for?
it's caught in my butt. Like, cause we get tested every 2 weeks.
Right, every 14 days. I got
Yeah,
that. What are you testing the beehole for? The butthole?
Well, so you test for rectal chlamydia and rectal gonorrhea. So when you go and get tested, you pee in a cup, you get your blood drawn, and you put a Q-tip up your butt and you take it out. But when I put it up and take it out, sometimes it gets caught in my butthole and I have to take it out.
But why, if you're not doing any backdoor activities, what are you testing for it?
I mean, because at the end of the day, like let's say you're having sex and like the liquid drops to the anus.
Oh, okay, got
there
you.
is a
Makes
chance
sense.
you could get it.
Didn't think about that. Okay, the sacrifices you guys. I was telling.
And
you.
also, let's say no one knows for sure I don't do backdoor. So like a mainstream set wouldn't take a test. I didn't get tested for that just because my word.
Got it.
Because I said I don't do. What if I'm a secret anal whore? What if I'm having anal every day and you don't even know it?
And off the clock, right? Have you done it off the clock in your life?
No, I've tried.
Didn't work.
I just like felt painful.
Mm-hmm. Can imagine. No, I can't imagine. Actually, let me take it back.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
So
Clip that.
We'll do one more. We'll finish this up. So far in your early career, have you had a talent use their PP as a weapon?
Huh?
Okay, it's like have they?
As a weapon?
Yeah, like no regards for you, just trying to tear you up.
Oh yeah. One time I collabed with a dude. It was like my first collab ever, actually back in 2020.
Okay.
And I'd never collabed with a dude in my life. And like
it's your first collaboration with a guy?
Yes. And
okay.
His dick was really big.
Okay. So why did you pick that as your first option?
Because he had reached out to me and he had a lot of followers
okay.
and he was someone that I was physically attracted to and it just like made sense.
Was this an OnlyFans model or an actual?
It was actually the guy that I ended up dating years later. But he does porn. But he fucked me for 7 hours to the point where I would try.
7 hours?
I'm not joking.
Was it injection?
I'm not.
Trimax?
Nah,
doing something?
I don't know.
You took something.
But listen, to the point where I couldn't even make, like my face muscles were so tired when I smiled, like open my mouth like this, it looked like this. I'm not even joking. That's not a joke at all. Like my face is like this because my muscles were so tired. But it was my first collab ever. I didn't like.
So what did he do to you? What did he do to you?
Me for 7 hours.
No, I'm saying. So use it as a weapon, isn't it? So you didn't stop.
Yes,
Why did you
exactly.
stop him? Are you just a natural?
Well, because it was my first collab, and like in my brain, I was like, this must just be how it is. So like, I just need to like.
So he would finish and just come right back in it.
I don't know. Like, what do you mean?
Like finish, get his rocks off, and then.
Dude,
like,
I honestly
jumping back in there?
I don't even remember.
Wow.
That's
a lot.
I don't
7
even
hours.
remember.
Wow.
Dude, I remember looking at the time and being like,
You still speak with him?
no.
No. Okay.
Well, like.
If he hit your line right now and said, "Let's get down."
He actually
and dirty,
hit me up the other day. That's why I was like, because I did reply, but like not in a way that would like continue the conversation.
What did he hit you up for?
He sent me a photo of a song that I like, that like everyone likes, and then the text said, "Your shit is playing in Hungary."
Okay.
And I didn't have the number saved anymore because we broke up like a year ago, and I got a new phone. So I was like, "Who's this?" And then it was just a photo of like me sitting on his lap, and I was like, "Okay." That was it.
And you responded with?
I responded with, "Aw."
Oh, okay. So he can't get them goodies no more, huh?
No, well, he replied with something else, and I just hearted it.
So
and then
he can't get them goodies no more. It's fair to say that.
Fuck no.
Okay. Is that makeup you put on to make the little button on your nose like that? That's dope. I like that. Okay. What sexual acts have found their way on your no checklist? I know you say you don't do backdoor. Meaning you attempted something and you didn't enjoy the experience and you said, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I could see myself doing it one day. I just want it to be something that I try in my, like, normal life on my own terms before I ever profit from it.
What acts, though, have you done already that you said, not for me?
That I've done already that aren't for me?
Or you said, I'm not going to continue to do that in the future?
I can't think of any.
So I'm still not here. Have any performers got placed on your no checklist? Based off of the reviews from another performer, that one of your peers, that their experience of collaborating with them, you said, you know what, I'm not going to go that route.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What was the reason? You don't have to say the performer, but what was the reason?
Yeah, I mean, friends of mine that have, like, exes that have, like, done something really nasty to them, like.
So performers they dated?
Performers they've dated, for example, like their exes would, like, fuck girls with condoms because the girls weren't tested, but then they would lie saying they always make sure girls are tested, but they only found out that they weren't, like, using a condom because they found it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to work with you if that's the case.
That's a lot. Do you recommend to performers out there that's just coming in to date another performer? Like, is that something that you would continue to do just based off the experience you have now?
I mean, so I'm kind of conflicted with the answer. For me, I personally, at this point in time, would not date another performer. That being said, the most healthiest relationships and long-term relationships I've been around and existed
Somebody
and
that's
seen
in your world
have been industry people. So I think it can work. I think that you need to expect things to be really hard for a second. I think if you have really good communication and if you're an honest person and you have handled all of your internal shit, and you have two of those people, I think it could totally work. That being said, people don't just join the industry because life's going perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot of people that usually have very, like, interesting lives and upbringings, and obviously what comes with that is interesting ways of thinking and being and coping, and shoving those people in a relationship before they're healed. I mean, you're asking for something to happen, but when you do end up being healed, you can become the healthiest type of person because you went through that. Finding two of those people can be beautiful.
A Hall of Fame performer, J-Mac, he's married. For a woman to handle it, where most men couldn't handle the woman being the performer,
Yeah.
what do you think the mindset, like, for her, not to speak on that relationship, but for a woman, like even Peter Green was another performer.
Well,
he was married. What do you think? How can the woman handle it and the man can't?
Well, the thing is, I don't think it's just that women can handle it and men can't. I think some women can handle it and some men can't. I wouldn't really generalize it. And so the thing is, with that one ex, I wasn't working with other people, but he was. And I was cool with it because I was making more money, like, having the promotion from him, because he was a very, like, well-known performer.
Okay.
And I was comfortable because the relationship we had, I really genuinely did trust him.
Okay.
So him working with other people, I didn't feel some type of way about it. And that's just how it was. Like, I love him and I do this job, so I obviously understand how
That's
it
what
is.
I'm saying. You're a performer. His wife is not. So if you're like a civilian.
Well, I honestly couldn't really speak for her. I really wouldn't even know, to be honest. Yeah, I've honestly never even thought about that.
Have you met women that have, like, the male performers? Do you know, have they attempted to date civilian women and it not work out?
Yes.
And what do they say the main reason is? Because of what they do?
Because okay, so it's funny you say that. A close friend of mine had that situation happen, and it didn't work out because the girl just, like, didn't trust him and didn't trust that he wasn't being flirty with the girls he was working with, but he was being flirty with them. So she was right. So it's like,
Well, if he's being okay,
But no,
he's
listen,
already being intimate with them, so I don't
but
understand.
flirty is different. So for
Okay.
example, when I showed up to shoot with Isaiah Maxwell,
Okay.
he has a partner. He was very professional. I walked in, he was so kind to me. We had intimacy. You know, he let me know that I looked good. But I've had collabs where I walk in and the guy had no camera on, nothing. Look hot as fuck. Touching me off camera, getting all up on me. Like, shit that you wouldn't want your man doing.
They allow them to do that? Or is that
They
just a
do
solo
it themselves.
collab?
That's
Okay.
like collabs. Like, men just do that. You know what I'm saying?
But no, I totally understand. And so Isaiah's dating now. He's in a committed relationship. Because last time I interviewed him last year, he was telling me he would date.
Well, I mean, maybe
so I'm happy for him. That's what I'm
maybe
glad to
it's
hear
not like solidified. All I know is when we did Urban X, there was, like, a beautiful woman with him, and, like, I'm pretty sure it was his partner. I could be remembering wrong, but
Shout out, player.
I mean, and even if it isn't his partner, he was still like very respectful in the way that
Yes,
you
he's a
should
very
be.
extreme. Yeah.
But some guys are, and also another thing is some guys are only in the industry because they want to get laid so bad.
Yes,
So then you
so-
date someone outside of the industry, his motives are still going to be the same. You're not going to change that.
That is correct. A performer in Miami, she was new to the game, and she said that OnlyFans messed up the industry because you got so many guys out here that aren't actually here to be performers. They just want to get their rocks off.
That's always how it is.
Do you say okay? So what? How do you weave through that? How do you find out who's the real performers and
Well,
who's the
I
decoy?
only collab with people that I know personally and well. So I don't like collab with people who just reach out to me on the internet. Like even Isaiah, I didn't collab with him until we'd already met. Like
Oh, you did a collab. Wasn't a production like a Brazzers set or something?
Oh, no,
like that?
we just did a collab.
Okay. So when a performer DMs you, what are you looking for when you're considering a collaboration?
I have to know you.
You have to know.
I'll
Okay.
tell them, I'll be like, hey, I love your work. It looks great. That being said, I really only work with people I know well. I find that my chemistry does better there. If we ever get booked for a mainstream scene together, I'd love to meet you and then we can discuss something. I'd love to see you at AVN. But I won't just like schedule a collab with someone because they message me on Instagram.
What makes a performer's content look good, or what you consider at high level?
Well, the thing is, like, you can know how to fuck, but you need to know how to fuck knowing there's a camera in the room. So if your lighting is good, if you're not hiding the girl's face, if I watch your video, I can see her face, both her holes and your dick. Your face is a plus, but if I can at least see those 3 things, that's
Why
good.
wouldn't you show the woman? And wouldn't the woman's face be the most important thing besides the
Yeah, that's
penetration?
what that's why I'm
gotcha.
saying
Okay,
her
gotcha.
face, the penetration,
gotcha.
him, and his face would be a plus.
Right, but
it doesn't
gotcha.
need to be there.
Gotcha.
So if I watch a video and let's say it's the guy just fucking the shit out of a girl,
Yeah.
but it's from some weird angle, you can't even see the penetration.
they
I can
just-
tell he just wants to fuck that girl, and he has a camera there, and that's his reason he gets to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm not gonna work with you because clearly you didn't get Nade Nasty, for example. You watch his stuff, great lighting, great outfits. He's always opened up to the camera.
Right.
He always has the girl's face in the most flattering way.
Right.
Those are the people I want to work
Correct,
with. At
correct.
the same time, I have to meet you first.
Well
though.
said. Well said. You got you. You ain't no rookie on this block. You've been around. How you working out? Stomach on flat. I keep looking. I'm like,
Bro,
okay.
I don't work out.
You have hips, or is those just really baggy?
I have big hips. I have very big hips. Childbearing, some may say.
Gotta love the hips, dog. I love the hips. Hips don't come off, especially in California. They just be looking like lattes, no bras, sweatpants. You don't really get to see, like, we're in Miami, you get to see everything. You know what I mean?
Yee, Miami girls are built different. That's why I can't go there. I'll go out like this. I'll go like spat on. I'm like, damn.
So you don't exercise?
I mean,
Watch your
basic
cheese?
shit. I
Okay.
like do cardio, but I'm not like in, like, I don't know how any of the machines at the gym work.
You go to a public gym?
I have an apartment gym.
Okay. So you have,
I actually have a Planet Fitness membership too. If I'm like out of town, I'll go there. What's wrong with Planet Fitness?
It is time to stop the fuckery.
I'm an LA Fitness guy.
It's
but even
purple
that-
in
yeah.
the- oh, I
Okay,
love LA
okay.
Fitness, too.
But at some point, how long you think you're gonna be able to do public gyms before? Are you, popularity? How do you deal with stalkers or getting recognized? You can answer both of them.
Stalkers. If it's real bad, I move.
Damn. Move. What do you mean move?
Like I had a guy one time be like, "Hey, on my OnlyFans, he was like, I'm a big fan. If you ever want to see me, look outside of your window. I live in the apartment
That's
across the
crazy work.
courtyard."
That's crazy work.
It is time to stop the
So I-
fuckery.
And you responded how?
I didn't. I
Okay.
blocked. What's the reply gonna do, dog? Trigger him or make him come over? Like, I'm good.
And then have you got recognized in public for?
Yeah, I
as
mean,
a-
if people are polite, I'm all for it. I don't
Okay.
care. At the end of the day, like, if you approach me with kindness and I don't feel like you're about to hurt me, whatever. And like most of the time, what it is people will message me after and they'll be like, "Oh my god, I just saw you at the mall," and I almost wish you would just come say hi.
I hear that a lot. Maybe
Yeah.
just a
Just come say what's
uncomfortable. Okay.
I really don't care, and mainly because I haven't had bad interactions really in person with my fans. They've all really been respectful.
What do you think that most of your audience enjoy about your content the most?
That I'm weird. I'm a very like.
You're a good weird. And
Yeah.
weird meaning different, or weird meaning I do weird things that most women or adult performers don't participate in?
Like I remember one time I did a video where I got on all fours on the back like this, like a demon, and I was like, yeah, and I was like crawling towards the camera, and they love that shit. I don't know. They just like appreciate me, I think. I think the bangs is what brings a lot of people in. A lot of people have like the bang thing, and so they'll get drawn to my face and my bangs because bangs for some reason just really make people remember you, I guess. I don't know. Because before I had bangs, no one gave a fuck. But but I think that gets them in, and I think I keep them just by being weird. And I'm also very authentic. Like, I really care about my fans, and I love to engage with them, and I'm genuinely, like, I don't know. I think very highly of them. I haven't always.
What is the craziest request you get on your OnlyFans, like, as far as...
Just the shit and stuff.
Scat?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You do that?
No.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Not my thing. Hey, if you do that, that's cool.
It's disgusting. No, it's disgusting. If a porn, I shut them down. It's like, please, you don't need to elaborate. Okay, so is there ones that where you be like, okay, I'm gonna do it, but that was a crazy request? Like I had one girl, wanted to lay in the tub. She said I charged her $1,000 a lay in, put oil all over my body. I don't know.
I do that for free every
night. You do that
night.
for free? Okay.
Yo, if you pay for that, hit me up right now. I'm so serious.
You ever had to put objects up in there that they ask you to like pay you to? Like I've had pickles.
No.
Lily Bell told me lemons, something like that.
I mean, like the only one I can think of is like fans wanting me to smoke cigarettes and send them videos of me smoking cigarettes.
You don't smoke cigarettes. You smoke marijuana?
I've smoked cigarettes before. Like, I'm not like against smoking a cig.
Are you a marijuana consumer?
Yeah, I smoke every day.
Okay. You smoke with wrap? You smoke in bongs?
I have
edibles?
a bong,
Okay.
and I also like joints. I'm
You
trying
can
to
roll
get off of my
yourself?
bong. No, I get cones and I pour that shit in there.
Okay.
Twist it up.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
None of these guys you be around teach you how to roll some reefer?
I don't like to smoke around dudes. They get weird. I like to smoke by myself and watch YouTube.
What about drinking?
I don't drink.
Okay. Your overall goal, Beca Barbie, your overall goal as a performer is?
I don't really have a goal. Oh, well, you know what? My ultimate goal as a performer is create content that allows me to have fun, tap into my creative mind, that also makes people either laugh or come or both or be happy. And I just hope that while I'm doing that, all of the people on that set or that are a part of it have a great time. And then I hope I get money to go travel the world from it. That's really it.
When you smoke, do you drink water with it? You get dry mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I drink water.
I drink water. I get dry
You
mouth.
smoke, you drink water with it?
Because I get dry mouth. I was telling him that. He was like, I can't do it. It messes with my throat.
Yeah. I mean, I get dry mouth too.
So you don't keep a bottle of water with you when you smoke?
I drink a lot of coconut water. I'm like usually very hydrated. I quit drinking 5 months ago, and like everyone
Drinking alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so like a coconut.
What was the game changer? Massive hangover? Or you just something?
I mean
something
that,
you
but
regretted
I
the next
get
morning?
really like. I won't lie. I
horny?
started realizing that I get really angry.
Oh,
and, like,
okay,
sad
okay.
When I'm drunk, and I'm no fun to be around.
Seriously?
I just become a version of myself that I don't even recognize when I'm sober. So it's like
Glad you said that. Is that off white liquor or dark liquor?
all liquor.
Okay. So it's not that.
All
Because some people like get a fool on dark liquor, but white liquor, they
Dark,
conduct themselves.
light,
Okay.
pink,
All right,
purple
don't
liquor,
matter. Okay.
anything.
It's so funny because Allen Iverson, probably of your time, he said that he hasn't drank. He's an NBA professional Hall of Fame basketball player. He says he hasn't drank in 6 months because of people telling him how much more they like him when he doesn't drink. So he stopped.
Well, and then another big reason I stopped is my friend had to like come over one night, and we had like unresolved issues. Long story short, and it was his birthday. I just went off on him, and I
Truth
made him
comes out when you
cry on
drink.
his birthday. Well, no, that's the thing is like the truth. Yes, I believe for some people the truth comes out when you drink.
Yeah.
For some people, you just speak delusionally. So I would say things that I never meant, a thought I could never formulate. But it was like me getting drunk and just taking out my anger on maybe people from years ago, or maybe trauma that I had that I never dealt with. Me taking it out on whoever was there. It wasn't just because like
You be snapping on people?
I used to, yes. and if you ask, cut that, delete that, bro.
Okay. Now that you're talking about that, because well, first, did I actually what they most appreciate about your content the most, right? Okay, so now vagina maintenance. How do you make sure your kitty cat, like say working with Isaiah Maxwell, how do you make sure your kitty cat gets its primary care after a hardcore scene, especially?
So before the scene, you always want to like douche. So I have a douche. I never use like the solution that's in it. It's not good for you. I'll pour it out. I'll put water in it. So I'll douche before the scene just to clean myself out. I'll do the scene. if it's like stuff like oil, if we use oil, lube, whatever, usually I'll always douche after. Boric acid is your best friend. So after like put a boric acid in before you go to bed, that like cleans you out. Also just making sure that your diet is good, that you aren't like using lubricants that like give you a bad reaction. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. Boric acid.
Do you get swelling?
Douche.
Do you get swollen a little bit? No?
Yeah, I mean, like if I'm having sex for a long time with a big, yeah, I'll get swollen. Epsom salt. Epsom salt for
yes,
that. Yeah.
I also heard aloe. So
Yeah.
she's like,
I'm like, aloe's pretty good for everything.
Okay.
I believe that. I believe that for sure. I just haven't.
I want to ask you something since you're very transparent. You feel very comfortable talking about pretty much everything that we've spoken on. I want to talk about a Lily Bell tweet, and I will be asking all guests this event. She tweeted August 28, 2025. She tweeted, "Some get into this industry because you hate your ex. You want them to suffer seeing but you need to be ready for when that anger fizzles out and the reality sets in. Are you really ready to be doing this job and taking DICK? Think it through because anger only lasts so long." Your response.
Amen.
Not even a response, your thoughts.
I think amen.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's very true. I think that a lot of people do a lot of things to make someone else feel some type of way. I think the sex industry is not something that should ever be involved in that because at the end of the day, I love what I do and I don't think I should be ashamed for it. That being said, if I were to decide right now to be a lawyer, I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? And I know I don't want to do that because I spent a long time.
But if you had the qualifications, why couldn't you do it? You're not committing criminal activities. You're not.
Yes, but it's just the reality of the world.
Okay.
You know what
So
I'm
you're
saying?
just
If I
being a
fought hard
realist.
enough, I'm sure
Yeah,
I could. It's just being a realist. So I think she's right. I think a lot of people join the industry on a whim, whether it's to make some impression on the people who doubted you, to make that ex upset, whatever it is. I think she's correct in the sense that, yeah, that anger does fade away. And then what?
How far did you go in school?
I went to college.
What's your major?
I majored in psychology.
Interesting.
Yeah, started in psychology, ended in business.
And you don't want to pursue any of those careers?
No, I mean, my thing is I don't see life as something, I don't want to work until I die. All I know is my life purpose is to travel the world, meet as many people as I can, indulge in every culture I can, learn every perspective. That's what makes me happy. That's what fuels my soul. I don't know when I'm gonna die. I don't know anything, okay? I don't even know if tomorrow is promised. This is just a service that I can do, that I have fun doing, that has introduced me to so many amazing people, that also puts money in my account to do the things I wanna do.
Do you think people are racist because of the color of somebody's skin or the culture? Because I think the more culture you have,
I think people are either racist because they were raised to be racist. People are always a victim of circumstance at the end of the day. And it's interesting because the guy that adopted me, you could argue that he's racist.
Okay.
And I go back and forth with him all the time. But at some point I had to realize he's a first generation German and he was raised by Germans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't think at the end of the day, you really have it click in your brain what racism is, how it affects others, and then get to decide. I think you're raised believing a certain thing, and I think it gets to a certain point where people realize that, but it's hard to change when everyone expects you to think a certain way, so you double down on it. I think people are racist for different reasons, for sure.
that was just that wasn't even on my questions. I just wanted to throw that at you because you were talking about broadening your horizons experiencing all these cultures. And I think that's a cure to a lot of things, because I think race is the most ignorant shit you can be.
Yes.
So.
And that's another thing is I feel like experience is what makes you understand people. Anyone, any type of person I've ever judged, once I came in contact with someone in that area and like spoken to them, I've always come to an understanding that like I was being very ignorant. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't even get the chance to believe that.
Well, yeah, that's why life continue. You got to keep growing. You can't just stay.
That's all. And that's another thing is I feel like a lot of people are raised in environments where they're like, maybe like, I don't know, expressing that you're growing can feel like expressing that you're wrong to some people. So they don't even want to express that like, oh, I'm going to change my way of thinking, because they don't want everyone judging them for the former way that they thought. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to double down on it and just lock in and like, I don't give a fuck. This is how I think.
Right. What do you spend your money on?
Traveling, my friends. I spend a lot of money on my friends.
Wow. All right, we'll get to a little freaky talk. What's the horniest thing a man has done in your presence?
The horniest thing a man did in my presence, we were actually filming a scene for Brazzers, and we were doing the pop shot, and he was like trying to prepare to nut, and he was like on the floor, like just doing his thing, like looking at boobs and stuff, and he looks at me, he goes, "I'm sorry, give me your foot." I put my foot in his lap. 2 seconds later, he's ready. Like, it was the horniest thing I'd ever seen. He genuinely loved feet. It rocked.
Have you felt the difference when there's an injection and when there's natural?
Yeah, when there's injections, the dick is a lot harder and stiffer.
Do you prefer it that way?
Comfortable. No.
It is time to stop the
Hard rock.
That sound is hilarious. For real, it is time to stop the fuckery.
Stop the fuckery.
Stop injecting your dick. You can do
But they
it
need,
without
don't they?
injecting
Don't they
it.
need it because you have to stop. Go do pictures. Come over here. Move locations. You want to be able to. I interviewed Peter Fitzwell, an older guy, and he explained to me that's why he uses the Trimax.
You know what? And here's the thing. I think it makes sense for older men.
Yes.
It's the younger men that do it that I'm like, maybe you should try not to first. I think it's a lot of brain power. And I think if you're a young man, like, you need to understand that there's effects to doing this stuff for a very long time. Yeah. And if you're an older dude, that shit's not going to affect you because, like, you're not going to be doing it for 50 more years.
Correct,
do you know what I'm saying?
correct.
But if you just turned 18 and you're immediately shooting it up, like, do your thing. And you know, it's probably not even my place to even say anything about it. But in my opinion, if I had like a male friend join the industry and he's like 20, I'd be like, try to lock into that brain power first, because you can.
What about Viagra? Is it still the same effect as the injection, or
It doesn't do the dick stiff thing.
okay, but it
just keeps you hard.
Yeah. Okay. What is Beca Barbie's go-to meal after filming?
Ooh, I love Greek food after
Greek food.
filming. And anytime you're on a set when they order like lunch and stuff, I love when they order like Mediterranean, because it just like it doesn't make you feel like heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's like the rice, the lettuce, the cucumbers, like I'll get like the chicken, and it's just like a light but like still filling thing, and it makes me feel amazing.
You ever thought about food while you were getting pounded?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Usually every time. Because they'll order the food and then it'll be there and I'll be like,
hurry up.
and then they're like 2 more positions. I'm like,
I want to eat. You smell the shit too, right? That's got to be tough.
of course I do.
Do you think the male performers try to hurry up and finish it too, or are they more focused on being in the box?
They just want to nut. And then male performers will eat the food when it arrives. I just eat at the end because I don't want to get bloated.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're chowing down. They don't give a shit. It's digesting in their body as I'm yearning for mine.
Woo! I can only imagine what you and Eden talk about.
Eden?
Yes.
Okay, I'm way less like,
Yeah.
whatever energy you're getting from me, I'm less that around Eden because she's significantly funnier than me.
Yeah.
Like I don't, dude, she's so funny, and she always like has like the craziest things to say and the best ways to say, and you could tell she doesn't even think she's like doing anything, and I'm like rolling on the ground, like about to like damn near throw up.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, that girl's hilarious.
If Beca Barbie could chop it up with a known figure from another industry, who would that be and why?
Another figure from a different industry.
Yes.
Like, like maybe like Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. So you would want to have a conversation.
I'm just trying to know if she went to space for real.
Oh,
I feel like she couldn't lie to my face. I won't lie.
That would be the first question you ask her?
Probably. And then probably like, how was it filming the California Girls music video? Have fun?
Okay. The mantra slogan you live by.
Okay, yes. What is it? It's what is it? Hold on. I guess like one would just be like treat others how you want to be treated.
Okay.
Like I know that's a really cliche
Okay.
one, but it's so true.
Okay.
Like
no, it's a
in every moment, and I mean it even in moments when you're so upset and you have every reason not to be nice. You need to understand that the person standing in front of you could be having the worst day of their life, and you just have to be able to like handle that. Like I don't know.
I try to remember that because when I'm driving and I got to get somewhere and then I see some potty and they're just being very casual. And I'm like, and I hit the horn on them and I look at them, they just be looking lost. And I'd be like, man, you don't know if that person lost their mother. You don't know.
100%. That's the thing.
Yeah,
but I now
know.
remember what the other one is like, you help yourself by helping others. Yeah. That's what I live by. Like, I firmly believe that, like, the best way that you can be kind to yourself is to be kind to other people. And I'm not saying in jeopardy of yourself. Like, if choosing to be kind is going to hurt you, I'm not saying to choose to be kind. But I'm saying, like, I don't know.
Well, they say how you treat somebody when you don't need them says a lot.
100%. And like you were saying about, like, people not knowing, like, if that person's having the worst day of their life, like, at the end of the day, like, let's say you run across someone and they, like, cut you off in the road and they're flipping you off and they're honking their horn and you're like, damn, like, fuck you, you're a dick.
Right.
Okay, well, you don't know if that person just got the call that, like, their mother passed away, and then on the way here, they hit their car on the wall, and then they ran over someone's cat, and now they're fucking pissed. They're running late to work, a job that they're not respected at, and, like, and instead of, like, bitching them out and honking your horn. Actually, it's so funny. I saw a video the other day of this woman. She rolled her window down to this dude, and he's flipping her off. She's like, why did you cut me off? And they're at a red light, and he's like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. She goes, seriously, I'm asking, why? He's like, my girlfriend fucking cheated on me. Fuck that bitch. So she goes, fuck that bitch. And he was like, yeah. And she was like, I get it. I get why you're mad, bro. You speed. Fuck that bitch. He goes, you know what? Thank you. Fuck that bitch. And they both just had this bonding moment. And then they both, like, pulled out, like, from the red light, calm as fuck. And it was like, what could have happened is she could have been like, fuck you. And then it could have turned into a fuck you war. And then you're getting out of your car and hitting them. Like,
no, you don't want to do that.
But you got to give people grace, dog. Like, anytime you have a judgment about someone doing something, like, you know, that you don't agree with, just think to yourself, if I was having the worst day of my life, like, you just treat that person as if they were doing that, I guess. I don't know.
End goal for Beca Barbie.
Huh?
End goal for Beca Barbie.
My end goal, dude, like, my end goal is after my death, when people speak about me, it will be about the kind things I did and, like, the ways that I made people laugh and the positive impact I had. I mean, that's literally it. I want to travel. I want to see a lot. I want to meet a lot of people. And I hope that my existence doesn't burden anyone.
You travel alone?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not scared?
I spent a lot of time. I've spent most of my life alone. So it's, like, not really, like.
Just a woman these days. Oh, all right. It's time for our.
All systems ready. Let's go.
It's time to nip it in the bud.
3,
2,
On the Bougie Show.
What about the adult film industry does Beca Barbie feel needs to be nipped in the bud?
What about the adult and agents fucking their
agents
fucking their clients?
That still exists. I mean, I guess it never stopped.
I only know one agent in the industry that doesn't. I
just saw Riley from Hussey at the airport yesterday when we landed in the bathroom.
Yo, really? That's so random.
And I said something to him. I was like, "What's up, man?" He knew who I was, and he was like,
"That's my agent."
Yeah, he's very introvert. I'm like, but he does films. I mean, he's a performer.
And I respect Riley. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I just personally still do stand on the fact that I don't think it's
just
right.
Not good to mix it right.
You know.
Right. Well, now you kind of meant he's in front of the camera, so he's out there. You're talking about the ones that
I'm talking about
aren't
all of
out.
them.
Oh, okay.
I'm including Riley in that too. It's
No,
fine.
100,
Like,
keeping it real.
I'm not saying he's a bad person.
Right, no,
I'm just
I got
saying,
you. I got you. Business is business, and
yeah, I just think he shouldn't.
yeah, I can understand it. It's just would that be equivalent to like me being around all these dope film performers and then because they think that I sleep with all you guys or most of them, but they don't quite understand it's business and it's work.
Yeah.
Like if I would never do that. I have no desire to do that, but I think it would mess up business by doing it.
100%. And like at the end of the day, like guys get really weird about being rejected. I think you guys are socially conditioned to like y'all are socially conditioned that way for sure. And
not from my era.
Well, yeah, but like
my
this era for sure.
More player.
But I feel like when there's like agents fucking their talent, let's say the talent just genuinely doesn't want to do it.
But now
it's like quid pro quo. Like you do it, you get more gigs. You don't, you get less gigs. And I'm not saying that it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying the possibility is there. The room is there to allow it to. The potential. So you just shouldn't do it.
Kimmy Kim, when she started, we interviewed her in 2023. She stated to me that she had an agent, and her agent even said to her, like, Lily, I've got money. I'm a white guy. You should want to be with me. She said it literally on camera. And she didn't go that route. So, yeah. So I
That's
can only
something else we
imagine.
should nip in the bud.
Yeah.
Weirdos being agents. What are you doing?
There should be a qualification. You have to get a license, everything.
There should just be something like,
Yeah.
do you know how many random people just want to run my OnlyFans? They don't know anything. Like, people just want to boss girls around. Like, that's literally it. They just want to have power over sexually empowered women. That's literally it.
All right, Becca Barbie, we're going to start Moment of Truth. Moment of Truth is when I state things. If what I state is true, you say true. If it's false, you say false, and you can elaborate on it. If it's something you choose not to answer, you can say pass.
Okay.
Most men prefer the bush.
I don't know.
Okay.
I genuinely, not one I'm actually very in the middle about. I don't know.
Okay. Do you, I haven't watched your content besides sitting your Twitter preparing for your interview. Do you keep
So
it
here's-
complete? Go ahead.
Dude, okay, so for a while I was all about the clean shave. I thought that's what guys wanted,
Yeah.
so I got laser, okay? Now I want to grow a bush more than anything. Do you know how hard it is to grow a bush when you've had only a few rounds of laser and your hair's growing back uneven and not fast enough?
Wow.
So it's like, at first I thought guys wanted the clean shave, but now I'm like, but guys like the bush a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's why I said I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Excuse me. Your visits to the gynecologist hit different these days.
False?
Still the same?
What's a gynecologist?
Okay, so
I'm just
what inspired that? There was a performer I interviewed. She only did really OnlyFans, but her whole thing was little white girl getting rammed by big BBCs, right? And her husband being there filming it. And she said her trip to the gynecologist came back up after went down there visit and said, whoa, because it's open and it has not closed back. Yes, I swear.
For me, it's the dentist because they can see that in the back of my
Jesus
throat.
Christ.
Bruises. You get bruising.
You get prison?
You get bruising
Bruising.
in the back of your
Oh,
throat.
so they're
If you go to the dentist, even within a week of sucking, they can tell. And they can tell if you're deep throating that shit too.
How? Because of the.
It bruises.
Why do they have to go so far back? Or is it you going down on it harder?
When a girl sucks your dick, do you want it this far in her mouth, or do you want that shit as far as she can get it?
Gotcha.
What are we talking about here?
You've had a talent ignore your double tap.
I don't double tap. I'm very vocal.
You'll say what? Cut? Stop?
Cut. Stop. But I won't lie. I've never done it.
You've wanted to tap out, but you've never done it.
No, I've always been good. I have like a lot of stamina and like I can take pretty much anything. Okay. Usually it's the people stopping. They're like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "Yes, keep rolling." They're like, "Are you fine?" Yes. Please. But it's nice that they're like attentive because some people do not want to speak up, and I get that.
You shot a scene and wished you had canceled it after it was finished.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Why?
Or I forgot
true.
true and
Yes,
false.
yes, go
Sorry.
ahead.
True.
Yes.
Oh, because the guy was creepy.
Okay. So it seems like you have a lot of issues with creepy guys. Been a while since you had sex off camera.
True.
Okay.
Wait, false.
Okay. What did you do?
There was like this actor that I really like, and I was like, I'm just gonna follow him. And then one night I was like watching one of his stuff. I went to my friend's party and he just happened to message me that night. And like I don't do anything off camera, but I was like, this is my one chance, bro, and I did
It's
it.
a local actor?
What do you mean local?
A local? Like
From America?
like local, like.
Oh, LA, yes.
Yes,
I'm
LA
sorry.
actor. He's not.
Stupid.
And how'd you know his content?
Because he's an actor.
But how'd you see his content?
He was in a YouTube video.
Oh, so what made him just randomly message you? Because you DM'd him first?
Well, no, I followed him and then just like, I don't know, for some reason he like messaged me.
What?
And then he had mentioned, he was like, oh, like, I'm mutuals with another friend of his. So that's kind of why he reached out.
But I would never do that because what if the person like screenshots, you got that power over me? Like,
I think I don't know.
What did he say? Hey, we have a mutual friend. You want to meet up? Like, how did it happen?
I think he knows that I just wouldn't share names. I think like my reputation is good. I'm sure maybe he consulted with his friend who is also
and he
a
knows
friend
who
of
you
mine.
are.
I'm sure. I mean, I don't see this guy just hooking up with random
So
people.
you guys went on a date or you just?
No, I just went to his house.
And y'all kicked it, smoked,
Yeah, we hung out. We didn't smoke. No drugs or drinking or anything.
sobered out, late night.
Just chill. Watch
So you
TV,
knew what
chat.
you came over there for?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was only one of one. Okay. Just got it off your bucket list. Okay. You've shot a scene. No, I've asked you that. Been a while. Oh, sorry. When it's time for the money shot, you get nervous. It's going to land in your eye. When it's the money shot to the face.
False.
Okay. Do you?
I point that shit in my eye.
Oh, you want it in your eye, but doesn't it burn?
Yeah, true.
You like the burn? No.
False.
Okay, so why would you want it in your eye?
People love it. It looks freaky.
Okay.
And it doesn't burn enough for me to not love that people love it.
Okay. You couldn't date a man that desires for you to peg his booty because it's fruity.
False.
Okay, so you could date a man that would say, "Hey, can you peg me real quick?" Just randomly, like
True.
wake up in the morning, and you wouldn't look at him as less manly.
I
or
would look at
anything
him
like
as
that.
more manly.
Okay. Cock slapping the kitty cat turns you on
True, if it's big.
if it's big.
If
So
it's
you want
small,
hard
it's
slaps?
just funny.
Okay.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
Do you like it like when you lift it up and let it drop on it?
I guess. I like when they're like, pop, pop,
Pop, pop, like hard, like bam.
Give me
like,
a black eye with that shit,
Okay.
dog.
Okay.
Truly.
Plauder. Most of the time you want to go home and sleep after a shoot.
True.
Okay. You've been turned down by a man before.
Turned on?
Turned off. I mean, turned down. Turned down. Sorry, turned down.
True, I'm sure true.
Why?
Yeah.
Why'd you get turned down?
I can't think of any instances off the top of my head, but I think if I were to say no, I'd be wrong. I'm sure guys rejected me at some point. For
You
sure.
are okay. You are selective when it comes to swallowing.
False.
Okay. So you don't concern with their diet and what they eat and how it's gonna taste?
Well, usually, like I said, like before, other than the other time, like I really don't have sex off camera. If I was like hung out with someone who was like a pal of mine and we ended up fucking and I knew your diet was bad, then yeah. But I've never been in that situation. If it's like on set and like they ask me to swallow, I'm gonna swallow.
You didn't watch adult films prior to joining the industry.
False.
Okay. And what particular films did you watch? What type of content? Go. Floor is yours. You don't want to say.
Lesbian, gangbang, and old men fucking.
Young girls. What's the oldest man you've been with since you brought up Kira Perez? And that clip went viral with her talking about working with Jack.
Yeah,
it went extremely viral.
That was crazy.
Millions.
I just love how she talks too.
Yeah.
She has a great voice.
How
But,
did you? Yeah, go ahead.
The oldest guy.
You prefer to work with older men? I'll help you out there.
No, because I'm not really into
Okay,
older men.
okay,
It was just
okay.
when I was younger. It was just I don't know what it was.
As far as performers though, do you prefer to deal with the older guys than the younger guys?
No.
No,
Like
okay.
when I was 18, 19, 20, like when I was younger, I liked the older guys, like the idea of them. But as I've gotten like, I'm like 24 now, I'm like, I don't really care.
Okay.
And I don't gravitate towards the older men.
Okay. You've been intimate with a dog in the room.
Like false, but like crazy question, dog.
Because I saw a clip, I'm not gonna say the performer's name, and there was a dog in the room, and you see like the guy putting in work, and he's like taking his hand, like get away. The dog trying to get
You're
something.
touching the dog?
While he was, and the man was like,
Shame on you.
well, he was trying to get the dog away because the dog trying
Cool,
to get him.
pull out, grab the dog, pull him out, close the door. What are you doing? One hand on her back, one hand holding your dog's collar. Fido, stop. And you're like about to come. Jesus Christ. No.
Okay. You should never want a man to kiss you right after he skeets off in your mouth.
False.
Okay.
They better kiss me. They better let me
on
spit
the
that
cheek?
shit in their mouth.
Oh wow.
I'm just kidding.
Oh God, that's not.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
A male performer put you out of commission the next day after collaborating with them the day before.
False. I'm a trooper. No man could ever do that to me.
Woo, Potter. You are very innocent off camera.
True.
Okay.
Not innocent, but I'm not very sexual off
Yeah.
camera.
No, I mean, it's just very innocent. Like you're not doing nothing, some little weird. Because you said you're weird. You're not doing no weird. If there was a camera in your house, are we going to see some weird things go down?
Yes, you will, but not sexual
Okay,
things. Like
okay.
I'm weird. I talk to myself. I do weird shit all the
That's
time.
normal. Okay.
That's yeah.
You've had a male performer take way too long during a scene.
True.
Okay, that was 7 hours. Okay. Before we get out of here, what does Beca Barbie say to the young man or woman contemplating on joining the adult film industry?
Joining the industry will change your life forever. I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. What I'm saying is, a year ago, did you think you were going to be where you are right now? No, because usually the way that you're planning the next year of your life going will never look like that. Life happens crazy. You're constantly changing the things that you want and your morals. If you're thinking of joining the industry, I would say give it 2 years. Give it a good thought. Be at least 21 years old. And then if you've given it years, you're of legal age to drink, and you're like, you know what? It's been years. Life's going good. And you've really evaluated what your family's gonna think, what it's gonna look like for you, then do it. It's great. The industry rocks, okay? But it's not a decision you come to in under a year, and I stand on that.
I'm also an advocate for people being over 20 years of age to this, so we agree there. Beca Barbie, it was a pleasure interviewing you. Could you let the audience know something rare about yourself and what to expect from you from the rest of, well, by the time your interview comes out, it should come out before the end of the year, but the floor is yours.
Something rare about myself. One time I let a guy carve his name into my chest. I guess that's kind of rare.
Carve it with what?
A knife.
Where's the scar? Is it healed?
You know what's funny is it is healed, but if you look at the first few scenes that I did, it's in there.
Why did you let him do that?
Dude,
you're young and dumb and
literally, I was just like in a point in my life where I was just like bored. I don't know, and he had a knife.
What can they expect from you coming forward?
You can expect me to keep continuing to be just as weird, if not weirder. You can expect from me to always show love to the people that support me, to do things that make me comfortable, to never put myself in situations that make me feel weird, and in return, produce content that looks like I'm having a great time because I am. Yeah. Oh, also, I'm eating hella more box next year. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Box, like, see?
Okay.
Getting in there.
Could you, while you're at it, real quick before we get out of here, and take pictures and all that. Could you date a guy that doesn't eat the box? I haven't asked that in a while. It's been a while. I need to start implementing that back in.
Like doesn't, as in I know that.
Like me, I don't eat kitty cat.
If he wasn't even open to the conversation, then no.
Would you be willing to teach them if they've never done it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Mold them into what you like, right?
Sure.
But then you'd be devastated if you went and did it to another woman.
If he ate out
I'm just
another...
messing with you.
This guy.
Beca Barbie, you are bubbly. You are a great interview. I appreciate you being transparent. I appreciate you working the camera and letting the audience, I think they will, if they don't already, they will have a significant understanding of who you truly are and what you represent. Can we go get some B-roll and some trailer pictures and all that good stuff? You ready for that?
I think I'm ready to get some B-roll and some pictures and all the stuff. And thank you for having me. Seriously.
Thank you. I appreciate you being here and being a professional and understanding what's happening. And I hope the audience in the world takes gravitate towards you. And we wish you the best in your future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, Beca Barbie is in the building. We are checking out. Great interview. Yay!
Meow.
Great job.
Thank you.
It's the Bougie Show with Zeta DJ.
Great interview, Miss Barbie.
Thank
you.
you.
Good job.
Ooh, look who's coming through. 24-hour Pixels is gonna love this, Miss Catalina Kyle.
Hey, yo, Zay, Oliver Coach just DM'd the show, saying he wants to do corner.
Hey, let's stop the fuckery. Come on, let's do
Hello, Bougie guys and girls. This is a public service announcement for the world. This is what they've been waiting for, and now it's available to be delivered to your front door. The Bougie Show merch is here and going nowhere. Available for pre-order, the Bougie Show hats, hoodies, sweaters, t-shirts, and much more. We also have our branded signature slogans like
Stop the fuckery.
And of course, we got to represent for those that don't got all their marbles up top. You know they straight fried, y'all. And last but not least, we got to represent for the freaks.
In the building.
All merchandise available now on bougieshow.com. Holla at a player, y'all. You know what time it is. Yeah!